Hi everyone, it's StariAri here for your midweek pick a card. So this one's gonna be for the messages from your Ascended Master guides, okay? So here is the pile. So starting off right here, we have pile number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So take the time right now and pause the video, connect to your higher self and guides, and ask them which pile has the message that you need at this time. All right, we're going to go ahead and begin with pile number 1 first. All right, if you chose pile number 1, you chose the Ascended Master Gaia, or the energy of Gaia, so the divine feminine energy here. So what I have with this is a need for you to connect to your divine feminine within, or your divine feminine counterpart if you have one. This could be someone that's close to you, intimate partner, or even a friend. To me, it feels like it's mainly about you accepting the feminine within you, your feminine aspects such as your intuition, your creativity and artistic pursuits, as well as your emotional self. It is very important for you to balance these aspects of yourself, as that is what the divine feminine gives us as a gift, especially when we are here on this planet. I also feel like there is a link here with maternal energy. It could be your own maternal energy, or your mother's maternal energy, or whomever you thought of as your mother when you were growing up, okay? I also feel like there is a lot of healing to be done with this energy, a lot of healing that surrounds feelings of acceptance, emotional acceptance, emotional stability, as well as security, okay? So anything with the emotions that are revealing any frustration, any sadness, any fear that surrounds you feeling stable, secure, nurtured, loved, and even, I would say your feelings regarding the stability of your relationships with other people is important to look at for this energy, okay? So moving on, you have another card that is going to assist you with this. So I feel like this is your the energy that you need at this time to work with to get to this point of accepting the divine feminine within you and the divine feminines around you. So lunar energy is a feminine energy, but it also has a masculine quality to it when it comes to balancing, okay? So there's always masculine and feminine energies to different celestial bodies, especially in the Toltec tradition, as well as other ancient civilizations that really devoted themselves to making sure that everybody knew that these two energies, or these dual energies, were within every celestial body to include humanity, okay? So that being said, I feel like you working with the moon's energy will assist you with connecting in that way. Also, will guide you with having more love and compassion towards yourself and towards others, as well as connecting to your emotional body and seeing what's going on in there, if there's anything that needs to be discovered or even healed. It's super important for you to tap into that. I also feel like this is going to assist you with an elevation of your intuitive qualities and creativity, meaning that you will have more inspiration coming in to write about your experiences, to even perceive spiritual knowledge and messages coming from your guides easily, okay? So as soon as you kind of like not remove, but more or less heal these aspects of you that have to do with the feminine within you and within your own family, as well as friendships, things like that, even relationships, like intimate partners and things like that, then that's when this begins to be elevated, as well as you begin to feel more harmonized and balanced, like with your relationships and within. Okay, so here's another energy that can assist you. So I would say like kind of like the new moon in Pisces energy will assist you in how to get here. Okay, how to like work with the lunar energy. So with Piscean energy, it is all about accepting whatever you are being given. Okay, it is all about understanding the oneness of creation, and understanding the need for all of these aspects of you, as well as all of these aspects of other people. Okay, understanding that duality is what we are learning from here on this planet, but we also have to seek balance within the masculine and feminine, or the yin and the yang aspects of ourselves. And to do this, a good idea would be to meditate, or to ask questions, or to think about things, analyze, I would say, memories from the past, relationships, things like that, but looking at it as like the bigger picture type of thing, instead of just you being the victim of that or this. Okay, so it is definitely all about stepping out of your comfort zone. If you're not used to meditating, or if you're not used to working with your intuitive abilities, then this new moon in Pisces will definitely help you with that. Okay, that belief within you that what you are being told is the truth for you at that time. Okay, so that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye. If you chose pile number 2, you chose Mercury as your Ascended Master Guide. So Mercury in legend was the messenger of the god. So he kind of represents, I would say, like a scribe and someone that takes notes as well as relays information, an observer and a messenger type of energy. I also feel like that because remember that there's 2 signs that are ruled by the planet Mercury, and that is Gemini and Virgo. So Gemini usually takes the information that they gather, and then they give that information out. Okay, so that's where the messenger energy comes from, and the observer comes from the Virgo aspect of this planet, where Virgos are very observant of people's behaviors, as well as just mannerisms, and they are very analytical about these things, and they're able to assist in that way, where they are able to help people confront anything that they are probably neglecting or not seeing within themselves, especially when it comes to patterns of karma and stuff like that. So I feel like Mercury will be a perfect guide to work with for this midweek energy, especially if you're having any confusion that's surrounding things that you are learning about, like any type of dogmatic knowledge or esoteric knowledge, things like that that's assisting you in expanding your spiritual practice, or even people around you, and getting to understand why they do the things that they do, or why their personalities are how they are, things like that. So whatever is going on in your life that is kind of giving you a little bit of confusion, and Mercury can assist you with clearing things, or making things more clear. Okay, so moving on, this is the energy that's going to help as well, is the cosmic heart energy. So cosmic heart energy is all about really connecting to the center of the universe, that is within you already. Okay, I also feel like this is a very very feminine connection. or to the divine mother aspect of creator. Okay, I feel like if you connect in this way, then a lot of the information that you might be foggy about will be revealed to you in a very loving and compassionate way. I also feel like when it comes to judgment of yourself and other people, then this is definitely a good energy to work with, especially if there's confusion around relationships with others. If you can trust someone, or if you think that someone's hiding something, or why do they do the things that they do, just like I said before. So whatever's going on, the cosmic heart energy can assist you with mending and healing and revealing the truth to you. Okay, so moving on. We also have another energy coming in. So the super moon energy will help you understand why things are going the way that they are. Okay, I feel like what you're going through is definitely a connection to the emotional body, a definite connection to the divine feminine. And so a lot of things that are happening right now due to the Chiron placements in Mars and Chiron or things like that, there's been an emphasis on healing with the divine masculine, but I feel like the divine feminine has to take their part in this as well. So if you have any type of healing to do with masculine energy, you being a divine feminine, or you probably resonating more with a divine feminine path, then it's time for you to really see the role that you took in this situation as well. Okay, so kind of like taking responsibility for what you've done, what you've said, or what you didn't say, as well as not taking complete responsibility for the way things played out, because remember, there's two energies that are coexisting in this whole scenario with any type of trouble that you've had, or any type of drama that you've had in your life. Okay, it's not just you, it was other people. Okay, so again, this is all about just seeing what you were responsible for, and that's it. Okay, so I also feel like the tension that you might be feeling, emotionally speaking, that's surrounding the situation, or other people that are involved, has a lot to do with a patterning. It feels like a very karmic patterning here. So it is up to you, ultimately, I would say, what steps to take next. But I would say that working with Mercury energy, so working with both Gemini and Virgo energy, will be very beneficial for you. And of course, the God himself, or the Ascended Master himself, can pretty much tell you what direction to take here with this situation. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye. All right, if you chose pile number 3, you chose Joan of Arc. So this is a very warrior energy, but I also feel like it has a connection to the goddess Pallas Athena. Well, not Pallas necessarily, because that was a rival to Athena, but actually Athena. I feel like the divine feminine is rising, and there is definitely a lot of shadow work that we have to work through in order for us to feel more empowered and more secure in our divine feminine roles here on this planet, because it is very much engulfed in the divine masculine energy. So like I said, for the transits, I don't know if you guys ever got along to watching them, but I highly recommend that you do. So we're still kind of feeling that Mars and Chiron energy. So this is centering around healing for the divine masculine. But I also feel like the divine feminine needs to take notice of this healing, because she needs to heal as well. Okay, so anyway, Joan of Arc represents both of these energies, by the way, a balance of both masculine and feminine energies. And like I said, she takes the qualities of Athena as well, with the warrior spirit, as well as the mindset of really being a good tactician. Okay, if you don't know the story of Joan of Arc, I highly recommend that you explore that even further. There's a lot of information that was left out due to the church making her a saint. Like a lot of it has to do with her being left pretty much imprisoned and not being bailed out by the church for a very long time. And then, of course, burned as a witch. So anyway, that being said, if there is some type of like connection to Joan of Arc in particular with your own struggles here in this lifetime, and even in past lifetimes, with your own divine feminine struggles, then it's very important for you to take a look at that. Where do you feel it came from? When was the first time that you felt like you had to be tougher, or you had to stop crying, or you had to not express the way that you feel, or how you should be as a divine feminine? Okay, so this is kind of like really looking at that, and really looking at the I would say hardening of your heart, and that represents a neglect of your emotions here. Okay, so I feel like there is a warrior spirit within all of us, but if you chose this pile in particular, that warrior spirit might be led to believe that femininity and what it represents, such as creativity, emotions, and intuition, is actually weakness. Okay, so whatever's going on in that sense of your situation within you, or even seeing people around you that might think that way, this is what Joan of Arc will assist you with. Okay, a balance of both masculine and feminine, and really accepting both aspects within you. Okay, so moving on, we have an energy that's going to definitely help you with this. So we have fire dragon energy. Fire dragon energy is linked to the element of fire, but we also have different aspects of dragons. We have air, we have water, we have earth dragons, and things like that. But because fire dragons are transmuting energy, they can assist you with that, can assist you with removal of anything that you feel might be slowing you down from, or might be helping you detach from your emotions here. Okay, or you really tapping into the divine feminine within. Okay, I also feel like the fire dragons can definitely help you clear the way when it comes to really understanding who you are, your life purpose in particular. Okay, and then taking action towards that. And removing any fear, any limiting belief that you have surrounding that idea, okay, or the plans that you might have, or the information that you might have received, intuitively speaking, from your guides or by other people. Okay, so whatever it is that's going on, fire dragons are definitely a good ally to have to help you with doing this work. Okay, so moving on, we have another ally would be the full moon in Sagittarius. So the full moon in Sagittarius, again, masculine energy, very masculine, because it's a fire element. So fire really represents masculinity, as well as it represents the spirit, okay, or passions. Okay, it is good energy to work with when it comes to releasing and transmuting. So meaning transforming something into something new. Okay, kind of like a rebirth. So think about the phoenix energy, where they are rebirthed from the ashes of their old bodies, and it's like a cycle of rebirth, very often, like they do it very often. Think of it that way. I feel like this is definitely something that you're going through right now, where you're continuously going through cycles of rebirth, of death and rebirths, and it's just like a normal pattern for your particular path at this time. So whatever's going on in your life, it's time for you to really balance the masculine, feminine, and really go ahead and go through that cycle of death and rebirth until you feel like you've already completed the cycle, and it's time for you to move on. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye. Okay, if you chose pile number 4, you chose Commander Ashtar. So Commander Ashtar represents the energy of the Galactic Federation of Light. Another thing about this is a time for you to really take action on the things that you've promised, on the things that you've promised yourself, on the goals that you set for yourself for this incoming year, of course, and also for, you know, a change that you require or that you need at this time for your life, and to set that into motion now. Okay, Commander Ashtar is a no frills type of energy, meaning that it's very much like a blue ray energy, similar to like Archangel Michael, where here is the facts, and this is what we're going to do about it to assist ourselves in accepting change. Okay, so this is what he represents. He represents the changes that are needed, and the action that needs to be taken for those changes to commence. So that being said, whatever you're going through right now, if you're unhappy with certain areas of your life, it is time for you to really analyze these things. You know, use that the energies coming in with the Leo full moon this week to assist you with that. Like, instead of looking at things through like rose-colored glasses, really sit down and ask yourself like questions that there is no way that you could just I would say dismiss at this time, especially when it comes to finances or even your life path. Okay, like what direction you are going. Why is it that you are not happy with the direction that you're going, or you feel like you're lacking something in your life, such as money, love, abundance, prosperity, stability, security, you know, things like that. Okay, so it's time for you to really hit or accept the hard truths here. Okay. So moving on, we have another ally coming in to work with. So you could work with Commander Ashtar. He's actually connected to the Pleiadians. So the Pleiadians are really good at assisting us in finding our way. Okay, like if we feel like we're lost, if we feel like we're separated from humanity, you know, like feeling like we're aliens, we're not a part of this world, the Pleiadians could assist you with that, with bridging the gap between your soul's contract and what your purpose is here on this planet. And they're also very diplomatic in the way that they do things, where they teach you what duality means, and also the higher understanding of universal truth. Okay, when that being said, is really seeing the bigger picture and why things are the way that they are. Okay, and why you chose to incarnate here to learn the things that you're learning, especially when it comes to your past, you know, and in this lifetime in particular. Really focusing on that, and not overly focusing on escapism, so to speak, like, oh, I wish I was here, I wish I was there, I wish I wasn't there, you know, things like that. So it's really important for you to be in the present moment in order for you to take care of things. Okay, so that being said, a lot of the energy that I'm feeling for you guys, especially with the Pleiadian energy, it's really important for you to connect with these guides in particular, because then you'll understand the deeper meanings of your life, as well as what your life purpose is. Like I said before, it could be anything from like every cycle that you've gone through when it comes to karmic cycles has a lot to do with how you're learning this information and applying it for any future karmic cycles that come up that might be similar to the ones that you just went through. Okay, so any wisdom gained from these karmic cycles can be applied to future karmic cycles for your lifetime, or to assist other people. So that's the whole goal here, is for you to learn from your cycles, so that you can help others who are struggling through their own similar cycles that you've probably gone through before. Help them feel like they are overcoming, help them feel like they are really succeeding in overcoming these things. Okay, so whatever that looks like, ultimately you're here to really bring information in when it comes to that, or wisdom when it comes to this stuff, okay? And that's what the Pleiadians are saying. So connect to the Pleiadians so that you could best understand your own life, who you are, and your life purpose, and so that you can serve others here, okay? So moving on, we have the full moon eclipse, so conclusion. So this is definitely an ending of a karmic cycle here. So whatever you've learned from these karmic cycles that are closing, it can be applied. The wisdom can be applied to other things for your future as well as for those around you, okay? So I feel like Commander Ashtar is asking you to really look at these things through a bigger scope and really understand why they were necessary, as well as why you had to go through them, okay? Because within that information, you'll see that there is a seed of hope that you're here to plant within other people who are going through similar things, okay? So whether this is about trauma or even about, you know, business success and failure in any aspect of your life, whether it's relationship failure or whatever else, however you see it, there is a glimmer of hope, as well as a seed of hope that you can plant within yourself and then with other people through the information that you gained, through the wisdom that you gained from walking through that karmic cycle. Okay, so you're being asked to step it up. You're being asked to become the teacher. All right, you've been the student for a very long time, so it's time for you to become the teacher. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye.